What's up, guys? What's going on? This is Malcolm, man. You're on Malcolm Talks. Boom! We back at it again, baby. How y'all feeling? Y'all doing all right? Y'all like that intro? Man, been a lot been going on here, man, lately. I started it off with that boom, because I've been thinking about getting a firearm. I'm just be real with you. This whole coronavirus, man, that shit got me a little worried, bro. Real talk. And a lot of people are like, man, you can't be afraid of that and da-da-da. Well, it's not necessarily the virus I'm afraid of. What I'm a little nervous about is the domino effect of regular society because of the coronavirus. Or am I even supposed to be saying that word on the internet? Isn't it like they can demonetize your video or something? Well, I ain't making no money from YouTube anyway, so, let's just call it the Modelo virus. You know what I'm saying? We'll call it Modelo. But yeah, you got to be careful about that Modelo, because the thing about it, man, you have situations now where they could potentially shut down schools, right? I mean, all it's going to take is one person to get it in the school, and they're shutting the school down. You get enough of that, they're shutting the whole public school system, whatever the school system, down. They'll shut it down. Now, what happens then? You got to follow the dominoes. I told you this is not an isolated situation from the standpoint of when one thing happens, everything else stays the same. No, it doesn't work that way, man. It's just like this. When you lose your job and you lose your income, now all of a sudden you start losing all this other shit, right? Because you need money to be able to pay for that stuff. Well, if everybody has to go home, if their kids are at home instead of at school, then what the parents got to do? The parents got to come home too, right? Okay, fine. Parents got to come home too. Everybody's quarantined at the house. That's fine. Everybody can't telework. If you work at Target, how the hell are you going to telework? What are you going to do at home if you work at Target? Think about it. What about all these service-based industries, these service-based employees? What are they going to do for money, guys? You think they're going to keep getting paid? Maybe for the first week. I look at things as worst-case scenario. What could go wrong? What don't I know? And what don't I see? See, a lot of people walk around thinking that everything's going to be just fine. Don't worry about it. I would advise highly against that. If you ask me, I think you should think about worst case. Worst case. Have somewhat of a plan for that, and then work your way back. And if you never need it, you never need it. Now, yes, it takes work. Yes, it takes a little bit of a feeling of being uncomfortable. Because a lot of people just don't like to think about it, because it causes stress. It don't cause me stress. It doesn't cause me stress at all. I have a family. I have to do this. I have to think worst case, right? You can sit there and hope and wish and pray all you want to, but unfortunately, guys, it's bigger than us. It's like if a hurricane is coming, are you going to plan for it? Okay, then. This virus is like a hurricane spinning in the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to hit. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when and where. When and where is going to be most prevalent. Now, you got a lot of people, right? They'll sit there and they'll say, you know what? I'll be just fine. I've been here this whole time, and we done had a lot of hurricanes come through. I ain't worried about no hurricane. Okay, that's fine. Be in the 9th Ward. Right? Be one of them ones that was standing on top of the roof. Help me, somebody help me. When Hurricane Katrina hit. I'm telling you right now, this is another Hurricane Katrina. Except from a, virus standpoint. Be careful, man. Take the necessary precautions. Oh, so you think just washing your hands and shit's gonna get it done? Now, I'm not saying you gotta wash your hands now. You gotta wash them thoroughly and often. You're gonna be ashy as hell for a while now. Look, man, we might be ashy as hell for years to come, man. This virus ain't going nowhere. It may be with us, man. Like the flu. The same way the flu is. Has the flu gone anywhere? Okay, then. We might have the flu and corona living amongst us. And you just look around and everybody's kind of sick now. You're like, damn. Are we gonna be like China, walking around with the mask everywhere? I don't know, man. I just hope this shit don't turn airborne. Because right now, it's not completely airborne. Like you have to sneeze on something or like little droplets of spit or whatever. And it'll be on a surface, you know what I mean? And that's how you can catch it. But let me tell you something. If that junk turn airborne, where somebody can be on the elevator, have it, get off the elevator, and the virus still just on the elevator just chilling, and then you walk in there and you catch that shit, oh, it's over with. It's over with. But then you gotta think about, well, what's the rate of people dying from it, man? Like, if I catch it, am I gonna die? Damn. Well, if you're above 70, 75 years old, it's a good chance. Unless you're in reasonable good health. And we got a lot of baby boomers in our country, guys. Remember the baby boom? You know how many old people it is, man? So we got to be careful, man. You can't just walk around here thinking that everything's cool, bro. It's not. But do your own research. Don't just look at the news. Do not just look at the news. Don't just look at CNN and what's on TV and all that. Get on YouTube. And I'm going to tell you what you do. Get on YouTube, search coronavirus, right? But then go to the filters and then search within the last 24 hours and then search within the last hour. You're going to see all kinds of very, very interesting things from different countries, from different organizations, from local organizations. You'll be able to see what type of plans people are putting in place. Because some people got some great plans. Other people don't. It's going to come down to local planning. Atlanta, we got one of the biggest airports in the world, guys. Don't forget that. Now, you might not be in Atlanta if you're watching this video, but I'm from Atlanta. We got one of the biggest airports in the world. So there is a chance that we will be more susceptible or more susceptible to catching some shit. We got all these people flying in and out. I hope they screening them and checking them. I hope they got hazmats around that. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do? Is everybody gonna have to wear masks, goggles, and a hazmat suit? I hope we don't get to that point, man, because that's just like that's like sci-fi. That's like Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? Is this shit finna turn into Walking Dead, bro? But instead of zombies, you just got people that's hungry as hell, running around trying to take your shit because they ain't got no food, because they didn't plan ahead. Huh? Have y'all seen Walking Dead? Walking Dead was great. It kind of started getting gruesome. I'm like, man, why y'all gotta go, y'all doing all this? Like, the episode where what's the guy's name? Negan? Where he beat the guy to death, beat those people to death with a bat. I'm like, man, come on, man. This is a bit ridiculous. This taken away from the show. Because you don't need that type of imagery on your brain all the damn time. It's like, what are they trying to do to us, man? But it was a very good show. That part of it threw me off. But anyway, man, are we heading toward a Walking Dead? Is it going to be Walking Sick? They might as well start up a new show called Walking Sick, man. People just walking around sick of hell, sneezing, coughing. You know, you sneeze on somebody, they get mad. Now they want to fight you. Now y'all wrestling around and shit on the ground. Now you definitely got it. It's like you can't even beat nobody's ass if they sneeze or cough on you, because you probably gonna get it even worse then. Messed up, man. All you can do is just run. You see somebody sneezing and coughing, just get the hell on. So what we're gonna do next? We're gonna move into the woods. Do I need to go ahead and start developing a backpack now so that if I have to, I can go out in the woods and build a small shelter for me and my family? Man, what the hell going on, man? How far is this thing going? Do I need to learn how to start trapping? And I'm not talking about trapping in the hood, man. I'm talking about trapping rabbits and possums and squirrels and shit. Is it gonna get that bad, bro? I don't know, man. But these are the things you need to be thinking about. You know? That way you don't get caught slipping. See, the best way to get caught slipping is when you did not think about the shit that never happens, but sometimes happens. That's how you get caught slipping. So what you need to do is think about the things that could potentially happen. Spend a little bit of time on that, and spend the rest of the time thinking about the things that are most likely to happen. Right now, we don't know what's likely. All we know is that it's probably going to spread. And if it spreads, they will probably shut down schools. And if they shut down schools, they will probably shut down work, because, you know, the kids got parents, right? So if the kid had it, the parent might have it. So now that parent can't go to work. And that parent that went to work, his whole staff is going to have to stay home because they're going to quarantine. Like, so everybody's going to be home for a while. Now the question is, well, how long? How long will they be home, Malcolm? Shit, I don't know. I'm not Nostradamus. But I will say it's probably going to be about 30 to 60 days at a minimum. So what are we going to do? Is Amazon Prime going to come to the house and bring you toilet tissue and food and all of the things that you need to survive? Is Amazon Prime going to come to your door and bring you that stuff? Maybe. When they come, they going to have on a hazmat suit and a mask? Because that's the only way I'm opening the door. These are the types of things we got to be thinking about, guys. All right. So what about the people that work at Georgia Power? The people that work at all of these industries that keep the lights turned on. What are they going to be doing? They ain't going to work either. Does that mean our power going to get shut off? Oh, hell. If the power gets shut off, we're screwed. I hope you got some candles. I hope you got some of them real nice vanilla candles that you like so much. You're going to have to burn them. You might have to burn them. I hope you got a hot plate. I hope you got a grill with some charcoal. Get you some charcoal, shit. Keep some charcoal on tap, man. Because you might have to grill some burgers, man, and some hot dogs. Hey, this is Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. I hope it doesn't get that bad. I really do. I really hope it doesn't get that bad, guys. But if you're at home, you can just watch more YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. Watch my videos. Y'all be safe out here, man. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. And I'm going to holler at you guys next time. Peace. Cough into your elbow, too. Like you're dabbing or something.